a tycoon. I've been running up a check.
Yeah, Illy. Hey, I'm setting the tone for all of the clones who swear they can do what I do. I run up a check and now niggas is checking the stats on the shoes that I use. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. I put the work in and that shit is working, I swear you can see the result. This shit is alchemy, first they was doubting me, now niggas follow the code. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. These rappers be thirsty for clout, speak on my name and I'm in them.
Yeah. MeccahMalowRadio.com, bitch. Let's go. Shop UVSC, you know what I'm saying, .com. Urban Vibe Supply Code, get that, you know what I mean? Let's get to it. Look. Learn the rules, the game you playing in. I used to know a hustler holding weight. He passed away and God just weighed the sins. Once we in position, then it's lit. You gotta play to win. We in the streets. When you go to sleep, it's when our day begins. My mama always told me that I gotta change. She tried connecting with her only son, but I was out of range. Should've played it safe. I just had to hit the block and hang some dirty niggas. Never popped the collar, but we poppin' things. Be yourself, youngin', you don't gotta bang. Open up a business, put some money in the stock exchange. Use your intuition, if you listen, you'll be out the game. Pay no attention to them other niggas, you are not the same. And let them bitches know that you are not a lame. It was a drought, you was the only one that ain't run out of flame. I seen a nigga get 100 years for chasing cotton fame. Proud of my homie Keith, he turned the leaf and built an honest name. I convinced the crack head to live a different life. He did 20 years, he sold dope and used to hit his wife. I always listen, always pay attention. As he hit his pipe, he told me I was slipping. He the one who wasn't living right. Then the same crack rock, just a different height. I might be in your city to see what the cost of living like. Shit I see you may question rather your vision right. I used to know a killer with bodies, now he an Israelite. My man was locked up in the hole. I wasn't getting kites, was in the same pot as the ops. He had to pick a fight. Poor condition, got to hide the food from roach and mice. It's February, shit can still get hot during the coldest nights. Shorty know how to shoot a gun, but he don't know his rights. I know his life, so I'm not in the space to give him no advice. Ice in my veins, heart cold as ice. The devil wanna buy your soul, what's the holding price? My nigga used to sell mad dope in front of Carlitos. He stuffed 28 grams in the bag of Doritos. Shout out to my Southside hustlers, they my amigos. Scarface dreams of pushing 100 kilos. I get money, mind my business, you know my stilo. But niggas looking at me crazy, I must be CeeLo. Back when I was recording tracks with my nigga Tito, who'da thought that I'd be peeing in cups and ducking the P.O. My nigga got hit with a brick, thought he was Debo. Went from nothing to a number in front of a bunch of zeros. I kept the flow tight like a fat bitch in Speedos. If you caught them first, you lucky I didn't see those. I wasn't HOC arguing with the black CEOs. I can show you how to hook up a noodle and stack Cheetos. One of one, I'm not your usual black Negro gangster. Put me in the movie with Al Chino, motherfucker.
Let's fucking go.
Damn. Meccah Maloh, man, shop UVSC.com, cop that, man. The Jarvis Reed story out now. The God Bless Me EP out now. Stream it, buy it, cop it. You already know what time it is, man. Let's go.
That boy the truth. Fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's go. No, you got that fucking this like sound right here to a fucking T.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
What the?
I got fucking goosebumps right now.
Thank you, bro.
You went crazy.
Thank you, bro.
You went
Appreciate
crazy.
it. Got to, man.
Meccah fucking Maloh. Let's get it.
That's wild. Like you ever had that experience when you're listening to some shit and then you just like this is where I convey like music being like spiritual and shit. Like you can it almost feels like the Holy Ghost is just like roaming around in the room and you feel like, you know, you get the goosebumps and the shivers and it just feels like, you know, fucking spiritual type shit. You know? Like that's what I feel right now. Like,
hey, you know what's crazy, man? You know, even when I'm penning these shits, man, even my girl can tell you, man, I cry during some of these bars. Yeah. Like this ain't like, you know, when I'm writing, bro, it's like I want, the purpose is for the listener to know who I am and what I'm about. So, you know, when I'm writing, bro, it's like I'm coming from a place where, you know, it hurts to write it. Yeah. And then, you know, when you reciting it, rather you're in the studio rapping it or you're on stage rapping it, you get kind of choked up even rapping it. And that's how I know it's going to convey to the listener. You know what I'm saying? If it's provoking this emotion out of me writing it and distributing it, you know, I know the listener will feel the same way if they can relate to the message. You know what I mean?
Right.
Big facts.
Yeah, I've had the same, you know, I've did some records where it just like, it hit too deep and it's like, it almost fucking hurt to, you know, be that open with my audience, you know, and, you know, sometimes you question it, but you're like, nah, I just gotta
sometimes
do
it almost sounds
Yeah.
like, nah, they don't want to hear shit like this, bro.
Yeah.
And then you like, nah, they want to hear that shit.
Yeah, because we're living in a time. I think, you know, now more than ever, a lot more listeners are looking for more authenticity. You know what I mean? I think people are looking for more of what they can relate to. I think we all done did the party and bullshit and all that, and even with like my generation, you know, I'm in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't, you know, we riding around listening to stuff on our way to work or at the gym or whatever the case may be. We like to hear turned up stuff, but you know, it's cool to hear stuff that you can relate to that puts you in that place. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
Yeah.
you know,
Big facts.
You a beast, dog.
thank you, appreciate it, man. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Mic check. You're now tapped into the R414R podcast, where hometown artistry is supported, recorded, and awarded an interview with the #1 platform in the city.
Yeah.
Before we dive into today's episode, take a brief moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay updated on future episodes as we continue to bring the truest talent our hometown has to offer. I am your host, the 414 Tycoon, more commonly known as Illy. And joining me as co-host is my lyrical brethren, the verbal executionist, Street Team Hectic. These episodes are brought to you out of the Third Ward Studios. And behind the lens, we got SG Films. Joining us for episode 43, we got one of the dopest pad masters the 414 has to offer. This gentleman is also a true MC, record producer, and finger drummer based out of Milwaukee. He's highly regarded in the Midwest underground hip-hop scene for his extensive music catalog, sharp lyricism, and live MPC pad performance skills. Without further delay, the R414R podcast is excited to welcome Meccah Maloh.
That was a dope intro, bro. I like that. That was fire.
Appreciate you.
Meccah Maloh, fam. So, not only to me are you one of the GOATs, fam.
Yeah.
You know, and you're actively dropping music and shit, right? So, not only are you actively performing, releasing records, but you definitely, to me, are a legacy act, fam.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
No bullshit.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Like, I'm talking 06, 05, nigga. The fall of 05, I'm upstairs on 35th and Greenfield at Tito's shit.
Yeah, shout out Tito,
And
man.
motherfucking Meccah walk in there with CDs, a backpack full of CDs,
already
and
know.
promotional shit. I'm talking about this is real shit. 05, bro. First time this is like one of the first times I came to Milwaukee to record music on some like with bad news and shit. And we went 35th and Greenfield up above the corner store and shit. And Meccah walk in that motherfucker. I'm telling you, bro, promotional shit, CDs. He's like, what's up, bro? I got. And this is before I even was even knowing you needed shit like that.
Right.
So when I say that, I mean it, bro. Like this, I hold you in high regard as far as like the groundwork to do, you know, this artist shit, bro, in Milwaukee. Cause you've been here, you've been around, you always have elevated yourself in different ways and shit, you know. So shout out to you, fam. You know, that's
Thank
just
you,
my
man.
piece to you, bro.
I
Like,
appreciate
no
that, man. I mean a lot coming from you for real, man.
Think about it, bro.
Appreciate
That's 21 years, fam.
Absolutely. It's
That's a long fucking time, fam.
old, man. I'm old, man. I'm getting up there, man.
21 years, fam. You was in the motherfucking studio with the fucking
Long time, man. Like this back, I was doing music since the real days for real. Like I remember, the 4-track tape recorder days, the false text joints, the Radio Shack mic, man. Yeah, niggas was getting
With the Radio
DR5.
Shack
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
That machines.
I don't
and all
even
that.
know like,
never-
how it would feel if I saw a Radio Shack anyway.
Yeah, man. It was essential.
Just seeing a Radio Shack at all this shit.
Yeah.
It was essential. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Needed
crazy.
that.
That's wild to think
What-
about.
What's crazy is I never went through that, like the hardware ever. I never was like, oh, I need this piece to make this piece work to make, you know, like how niggas got, you know, this nigga got all kind of hardware and shit, you know.
Yeah,
I went through the struggle of like basement studios, but it was already DAWs and
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
the interface, the
PCs,
computer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was I never ever went through like, you know, I need this mixer or this, and you know what I'm saying? Like I just never did that. So when I hear people talk about that, I'm like, bro, y'all really went through the trenches with this music shit.
Absolutely,
Like
man.
no bullshit.
Cause like back then, you know, studio time wasn't cheap at all, man. I mean, it ain't cheap now, but back then, you know, like now it's easy to get your own setup, especially if you're a rapper. All you need is a microphone, a laptop,
and an
interface, and you're good.
Mm-hmm. Some headphones, and you're ready to go.
Back then, being able to be in the studio was a big deal, man. Even have access to it was a big deal. You know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah. That's why I enjoy being over by Tito and shit.
Word.
We was young, so we used to go in there just fucking party and shit.
Yeah, Tito been doing this shit for a minute too, man. Shout out to Tito. He been rocking for a minute. I recorded damn near half of my catalog with Tito, damn near shit.
There was a point in time where everybody I ever met that rapped around this motherfucker recorded with Tito.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Shout out to Tito, fam.
Yeah.
With that new window. He had the new window.
He had the new window.
That's crazy.
Came a long way for sure.
That's what's up. You've had like Heck said, man, you've had a major impact on the city. You've kept, you know, judging by what I'm just hearing right now, you've kept the truth and the authenticity in your music from, you know, the time where, you know, probably you started back in 2005 and to current. It sounds like what you would think hip hop is supposed to sound like. You know, like it hasn't, like hip hop is mutated into all these subcategories and, you know, subgenres, and it's just the lines are so blurred now on what is considered hip hop, what's not hip hop. And when I hear shit like yours, that's undeniable hip hop music.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Hip hop spirit and culture and just the whole everything that you think about when you think about hip hop, you embody that in the voice.
No doubt. Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, got to, man. This is what
and the production.
My shit.
Yeah.
And your production is hella crazy.
Thank you, man. Absolutely.
And
just to watch it live is crazy too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really didn't. I've heard your lyricism, you know, because I'm a lyricist.
Right.
I just got into production, so now I'm learning, you know, who's in the producer scene here.
Right.
I didn't originally know you were a producer at first. I thought you were just a rapper, you know, and then you know, once he had mentioned like, oh, we're gonna have him on the pod, I'm like, all right, well, let me, you know, do my dive into him. That way I'm not like blindsided. You know? And as I've been listening to your production, like today I was replaying one of your albums in the gym as I was lifting. You know, I was telling you when you got here, like that shit had me amped the fuck up.
No
bro.
doubt.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's very few I find music that can like help me get to lift a weight that I've never lifted, but your shit had me like on 10.
He's over there bench pressing 500.
I'm for real, bro. I was off the pre-workout. Your pad machine was like fucking.
Word.
Dog.
You got that shit.
I ain't even. I fucking squatted 405 today. First time ever.
Damn. All right, man. I'm glad I can. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
There's not many
that's
artists
always
that
a
can do
compliment
that.
and shit.
Absolutely.
Especially like for me, if I would have said that, you'd be like, yeah, that's what's up, bro. Fat ass nigga, shut up. Like,
Oh no,
this buff ass nigga, you know, he buff, so it mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
oh, you know, this nigga love that shit, so it was really passionately fucking, you know, like, yeah, this is the shit.
I was in my headphones like, this nigga is snapping.
No, just to watch you live though, to do that. Because what was the battle you won over at? It
used to be at Company Brewing.
Company Brewing. I was gonna say
that was the Cream City Beat Battle Volume 2.
And you went crazy on all them niggas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I beat Godzilla. I beat Godzilla. Godzilla wasn't even supposed to be in it. He was replacing somebody else. Godzilla won it the season before that. So unfortunately, it was only 2 Cream City Battle tournaments. They got to bring that shit back out. But me and Godzilla was the only 2 producers to actually win that. So,
yeah.
You know, shout out to Godzilla too.
Yeah, shout out to Godzilla. But yeah, you was going crazy with the finger drumming and
man.
You know, I always tell people like there's certain things, parameters, and like bonuses that people add or like have to their act, performance, whatever you want to call it. And that shit boosts your rating, bro.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
my beat could be cold, and I could just sit there and bob with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you bring that fucking shit on stage, bro. You like, dun, 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 boom, dun. Like you fucking finger drumming the whole. You like, bro, you won, fam. You won. You know that elevates the whole thing, bro.
It's the performance aspect of beat battles that was missing because, you know, cats would just go up there and just play their beat. And, you know, it's just kind of dance with it a little bit. So like bringing and mind you, like, you know, which I am the first. I'm one of the first finger drummers in the state of Wisconsin, like actually like getting out there known for it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I think when I did it at the beat battle, that was a lot of first people's time seeing some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they had never seen it before. So when I did it, they're like, what the fuck? Is he making the beat on stage right now? Is that what's going on? So it just added to the shock value. You know what I mean?
There's a difference, so everybody know that's watching. There's a difference between what he does and somebody having the shit on stage and like dropping the beat. Like he's literally playing the sound and the drums, and he might start a loop or something, but he's playing that shit live. Yeah. As opposed to, because it's still a talent when people do go up there with and they'll break the beat down live. Yeah, they got the
but you just turned it into a musical instrument. You just completely turned your drum machine into a fully functional musical instrument that's playing multiple instruments at one time with every trigger. And then you got to remember your pad placements for every beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the pad placements for this beat might be different from the pad placements. The hi-hat might be up here now.
I didn't even think about that.
Or the crash might be here, the kicks they might be in different places. So now, like when you get to the next round or like the next beat, you gotta, you know, go to it and remember exactly where everything is too.
Here,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right. So, you know, you gotta know where the trigger, the sample's at and things and that nature. So it's definitely a skill,
all, bro.
And then crazy. You're innovating the whole time. So it's like you're remembering, but you're also doing something completely new, because I'm pretty sure like
the tempo's gonna be different,
or you know, because if you start a loop and you're hitting, and then you might you know, in the spur of the moment you might think like it'd be super cold vibe.
There's certain triggers that you can there's certain triggers that you can do, like you can go to the XY screen, and while the sample playing you can, you know, do some adjustments on the fly, like a DJ scratch, like a drone, like you can do that, and you know, it's different functionalities. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I think that's called a fade, by the way.
Yeah, fade. Yeah, a fade. Yeah.
You know what's funny though? I just found that out last week because I was like, man, I need the shit to be like zoom. Exactly what he did.
It's called a slow fade. Yeah,
it's a fade. But I just figured that out, bro. It's just funny that you did it because I was telling
out here catching
Super Ego, I'm like, nigga, I want the beat and the voice, everything to drop off right here. He's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, I want it to be like zoom. And he was like, I don't know what the fuck that's called. I was like, me neither, niggas. I looked it up. I was like, oh, it's a fade, bro. I never do that. All these years, the simple ass fade, bro. That's it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, as far as the finger drumming, man, it's interesting. I want to tell a story on how I got into finger drumming in the first place. You know, when I got, I did a little 6-month little thing, and my guy, when I got out of jail, he gave me an MPC. So I'm like, damn, because I was always making beats, but I never really used the MPC Live yet at that point. So I had an MPC Live. I'm messing with it, making beats. I'm scrolling on Instagram and shit, and then I see some producers named Beats by J Black and Trizzy Track. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of other finger drummers too that I saw, but those two really stood out to me. And I'm watching like, damn, let me see if I can do that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a drummer. I've been playing drums since I was 5, so, you know, as far as the hand-eye coordination, there was nothing for me to, you know, kind of convert to the MPC, you know, from the drum set. So I'm trying it out, and I'm realizing that I know how to do it. So I'm practicing more and more about it. I'm practicing, and I'm getting gooder. I'm getting better. Fast forward a few months later, I booked a trip to Atlanta to, you know, just do some networking and shit. I go to Atlanta, and I was trying to link up with Beats by J Black before I got up there, but it wasn't nothing shaking. So I go to this event called the Controllerize event, where producers go there with their MPCs and they play live beats. They got the SP404s, you know, things like that. So I go there with my MPC. And I wasn't booked to do this shit or nothing. I wasn't on the bill or nothing. I asked the host, like, yo, I'm from Milwaukee. I can finger drum. Can I open up? You know what I'm saying? He let me open up, right? Yeah. Boom. He said I could set up my shit, you know, in like 30 minutes I can start. Boom. I set up my shit. Then I go to the bar, get me a drink. a nigga in front of me, right? He had on the blue jean jacket, right? Woo woo. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, dog, this nigga, I don't know why I know what he looked like from the back jacket or whatever, but I'm like, is this Beats by J Black? I tapped the nigga on the shoulder, he turned around, sure enough, it's Beats by J Black.
That's wild.
So I'm topping it up, like I'm fanning out. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, dog, you Beats by J Black, that's crazy, bro. You cold as a motherfucker. I follow you on Instagram, bro. I'm actually opening up. I'm finger drumming, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, this is my first finger drumming
like live
performance ever
Yeah.
in Atlanta. And I'm performing in front of damn near my mentor with the shit. Motherfucker that that inspired me to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I was nervous as a hooker in church, man, but I killed that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I killed that shit, man. And it was a crazy moment, man, because he gave me my props and shit. He welcomed me to the NPC gang family and all that. And the rest is history, man.
Yeah. See, and that's what I mean by like just the whole like spiritual aspect of this music shit. And, like a lot of people don't see it like that, but I've always seen it like that. Like there's a spiritual force that's moving around in this shit that just aligns shit for us, and how you went there and you're trying to get in contact with this dude, and
and it happened, right?
Be there,
it happened, man. It ended up fucking happening, man, and it threw me off. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, dog. Like, shout out to Beats by J Black too, man. I love you for that, man. Me and him been cool ever since, man. I done been to the nigga crib and shit, man.
What's up?
Done kick it. We kicked it, bro. Like we had went to the A3C convention. Me, my guy Pharaoh Gamo, and Cochise. Yeah, we was out there, and we was kicking it with him, Lisa Vasquez and shit like that.
Shout out to Lisa Vasquez.
We was kicking it, bro. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers I look up to in the finger drum and shit. I'm like, damn, and like, now I'm part of the fam and shit. That shit was a lit experience, man. Shout out to all of them too, man, for real.
That's what's up.
Shout out to all the finger drummers out there. We don't get enough respect, man.
No, that's facts.
You want to go ahead and walk us through a couple of these albums that you got?
Oh, absolutely,
set up
man.
here?
So yeah, I got the Jarvis Reed story right here, man. This album right here is a gem. It's got about like 13 tracks on it. I produced every song except for one. Oh, Ryan Rhymes produced one of the joints called Gotham City in the Midwest featuring Yo Dot and JR Scales. Very, very dope project, man. Basically, it's self-explanatory. The Jarvis Reed story, the audio biography, as told by Meccah Maloh. So I kind of did some things there, and then I got that on vinyl as well. You know what I mean? So just holler at me. I got the vinyl. I got the CDs. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
That's cool.
And I got the God Bless Me EP.
That's the
Got the God Bless Me EP. It's like it's 5 songs up on here. This is a very, very personal project for me too, because this project is pretty much about my journey, moving to Appleton from Milwaukee. So this gets a little personal, and it brings up a lot of things in the past that I never really shared before in my music. Like we go to the whole thing about spirituality and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's a very spiritual piece for me,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard how you was approaching that album.
Wow.
For a second, I'm like, is he like fully like, but then I was like, okay, yeah, I seen the vision after.
Right.
But that's a good little EP right there, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, and I got the clothing line too, man. ShopUVSC.com, Urban Vibes, supply code, you see it, man. I got my own shoe too, man.
Bring that shoe up here.
Got the shoe too, man.
Shoe.
That's what's up.
Got my own shoe.
That's what's
Yeah.
the Illy love that shit.
Mad comfortable too, man.
Let's
Holla at
go.
me, man.
Dog got a shoe.
$85. It's affordable. $85.
He's a support. Hey, what's the vinyl going for?
The vinyl going for like $35. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
see, that's crazy. Now, I'm glad I asked that question, because I was at Walmart the other day and I seen the vinyls. I'm like, oh shit, if it's decent price and shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, it's some older shit, $10, 15.
Nah.
That motherfucker was $43.
Yeah, it's going down. Vinyls is
My vinyl dropping next week.
Yeah.
I need that money, fam. Look at that.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's some shit right there.
Physical music product, man, is coming back, man. As far as vinyls, Cass is pressing up cassette tapes again. You know what I'm saying? That's selling. It's one of those things too, man. If if people are fans of your work, man, they'll buy anything that you come out with, man. You know what I'm saying? And
let's go.
But you got to have it available.
Right. And although they might not be using it the same way that we used to use it, because back in the day, you used to buy a vinyl and motherfuckers really used to pop that bitch on.
Yeah, that's the only thing you had
and scratch that shit up, But now, like, I got my little home studio, and I'll buy like artists that I like. I'll buy their CDs or posters, and I'll hang that shit up in my studio. It's all memorabilia for me.
Yep. So, or you just get it signed and don't never open it. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of cats is doing with the merchandise these days. They getting it signed and just putting it to the side for for whatever kind of value that they hope that it creates. So
and even just the when my son is old enough, I want to be able to have talks about, some of the shit that I remember doing when I was younger and walk him through, I got this CD from Mecca when he was on the All For One For All podcast back when your dad was, I want to have those.
Yeah, man. It's like if I got a brand new, let's say I got a brand new Nas CD and I get it signed by Nas, bro, I'm not touching that no more. That's
right.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day, actually. I was like, bro, what do people ask to get signed now? That you don't have CDs and shit, so like you gotta have a T-shirt.
No, can I still get vinyls?
No,
vinyls
I'm not saying
is one of the main.
I'm just saying like overall though,
right?
Like when they be doing those wrestler meet and greets and shit,
right?
Like what? Like you're not. I got a shirt. It's a shirt.
I just saw a video.
My arm looking at
their little poster.
Yeah, I just saw a video of Jay-Z walking out of the Rock Nation headquarters, signing plenty vinyls. Just motherfuckers out there with just stacks of vinyl. He just signing them right quick, just down the road. Just everybody had vinyl. I saw like 3 CDs. You know what I'm saying? I saw 3 CDs, but or like they have like a magazine page or something. But yeah, man.
Like sign my Meta glasses.
That's what I'm saying. Sign the back of my phone, my phone case and shit.
That's.
But yeah, no. The reason I brought that up is because it's good to have the merchandise and memorabilia. Absolutely. Memorabilia to me is super important. I love shit like that. I buy little shit, little glass shit, whatever you got, and I like that shit. I'm buying that shit.
Absolutely,
just to put around the plate or the studio or the crib.
That's kind of like one of the things that I like the most about Letho Studios. He got like just little trinkets and shit that you wouldn't see anywhere else, just randomly placed in here, but it all has like purpose and it flows together real nice,
and it's sentimental too, right? You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that niggas be having in their life for, how long I fucking have seen this Coors Light, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been through every studio he's been at, bro. I've seen that in the studio. You feel me though? Like we talking different locations, bro.
Right,
he's always had that. Yeah. So that whole meaning to people, bro. So
right.
Do you got any current events or activities lined up for 2026?
Oh yeah. Well, I'll be at Barfest 5 June 27th.
Let's go. Shout out to Barfest.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Busy Bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be a regular on that joint, so I'll be in. I'm gonna come and rock. But other than that, man, that's it. Pretty much as far as shows. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right now it's just that working on some projects. I'm working on a project with Hells Yeah out there in Atlanta. He from Brooklyn, but he out there in Atlanta. We got some shit. We got some shit with Ferragamo. And just the clothing brand, bro. Urban Vibe Supply Code, shopuvsc.com. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'm fucking. All right, well, let's go into another artist song.
All right, we got Meccah Maloh. He Sitteth on the Throne music video. Let's get it.
I've been through a lot, I'm just now getting stable. Hard work ethics, what I bring to the table. $100,000 for the years I wasn't able. Went from hamburger helper and bootleg cable. I could never tell a fable. Everything is real here. Came from the hood, you ain't careful, you can get killed there. You can be in prison or a casket or a wheelchair. Shout out to my therapist, I tell him how I feel there. I can't even lie, this year has been a real year. Every couple weeks I sit back and shed a real tear. Everything is evident, I got receipts and evidence. Peep the irony, I raise hell, but I'm heaven sick. Mecca the benevolent, I'm just trying to maintain. Do what a nigga gotta do in this damn game. Real shit, only give a fuck about a damn lane. You can get sideswiped, niggas better stay up in they damn lane. Nigga, God king, it don't matter what you own. God bless me, EP out now.
How can you atone? When you fall off, they ain't picking up the phone. But I be in the zone, yeah, he
Sit it from the throne. Right-handed God, I can't leave this shit alone. Can't do for self, then how can you atone? When you fall off, they ain't picking up the phone. But I be in the zone.
Rest in peace,
Tweezy, nigga, please believe me.
He told me when it came to beats,
Niggas couldn't see me.
ever since he died, I
See the rap game in 3D.
fuck being humble.
None of the niggas can see me. The shit is getting easy.
I ain't gotta lift a finger. More drama than an episode of Jerry Springer. I'm getting money low key, but I ain't a singer. I'm just trying to flood the city like Hurricane Katrina.
I sold a little dope, but never made it to a kilo. Got my game from an OG, it wasn't Frito.
I took a little break and
Came back like a sequel
you can put my lyrics
in
in
a hypodermic needle. Holla at my people,
Man, we
really,
came from
nothing,
turn
nothing,
into
something.
Niggas
Thought that
we was
frontin'.
Ever since the preteen, I've been up to something. You get out what you put into it.
Form follows function, he sitteth on the throne. Nigga God king, it don't matter what you own. Can't do for self, then how can you atone? When you fall off, they ain't picking up the phone. But I be in the zone, yeah, he sitteth on the throne. Right-handed God, I can't leave this shit alone. Can't do for self, then how can you atone? When you fall off, they ain't picking up the phone. But I be in the zone, sitteth on the throne. Yeah.
Let's go.
Fire.
God bless me, EP out now, man. Cop that. That's on that.
Rapping ass dude. Rapping ass dude.
Thanks. I like the visual too. You know, like, it's not too much.
Word.
Matches the vibe of the track.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I made that video myself. You think it wasn't no
produced that
cameraman?
too?
Yep. I made the beat,
Made the whole
video.
thing, the whole
Front to
process.
back. That's
Shout out to
crazy.
Tune Beats, mixed, mastered, and edited that and all that. So yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Self-sufficient, fam.
Got
That's
to
the only
be,
way to
man.
be though at this point, fam.
Got
Especially
to
if you just want to make it how you want it to be, you just gotta learn how to do that shit yourself, bro.
Man, I went to Best Buy, got one of those goddamn gimbals, goddamn it, that you attach to your phone, goddamn. And,
Yeah, you just
got the app, bro. That shit, turn on the facial recognition, goddamn it. Put that on the tripod, the camera follow your ass everywhere you go, G.
that's cold.
You got a cameraman on the tripod.
Yeah.
There's no excuse no more, guys.
Facts. That makes
said
me
no
think of
No excuse no more, guys. He's got to do it, man.
one of my favorite things was Hobson. He had like put out a couple clips of like how he was making his videos and
Wow.
shit like that, and this nigga had like a shopping cart. That was like he had a tripod set up in the shopping
Wow.
cart.
Yeah.
Somebody pushing the shopping cart so that
Whatever you got to do to
follow
get the
him
shot,
around.
man.
But yeah, he was basically
Yeah.
producing his own videos and shit for
Yeah.
himself because he didn't have a videographer at the time.
It be like that, man. You know, as long as you got a phone, you could pretty much, man, it's so crazy what you could do with your phone these days, man. I done seen a motherfucker make it on the Billboard charts, bro, with a song they recorded on BandLab, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Free.
Like,
Band Lab for free.
they probably sent it in to get mixed a little bit somewhere else, but they definitely recorded that bitch on their phone, man. Like, it's
Well, now you got
crazy.
I can't
man.
remember Certified Trapper, I think his name is. You know, dude
Yeah.
put out hella tracks, you know, and then his videos were super low quality when
Yeah.
he first started. And he was just doing everything off his phone, and
Yeah.
beats were low quality. You know, it sounded like he had just started rapping, so
Yeah.
the lyricism wasn't really there, but the consistency was there that he was dropping.
Yeah.
You know, so
No, we're living in
he built up a buzz
man.
around that shit.
Content is everything these days, man. A constant flood motion of content is in these days, man. I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
I don't
with
even
the-
try, bro.
With the,
I mean, with this, I do with the
yeah.
podcast and shit.
but like
you know.
the way the game is now, like you gotta like take a song and then like you gotta like rap, make different versions of a video of that song. You rapping in the bathroom. Now you gotta rap outside the courthouse. Now you gotta rap at the zoo. Now you gotta rap like, you know, the same song, the same verse.
And that's after.
And it's a lot
you
of content.
record it. That's
It's after
you
yeah.
record it, you write it, record it, all that.
Yeah.
With the
It-
podcast
yeah.
shit, it comes better because this is the content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's an hour and a half worth of content, so it's a little easier. And I still am having trouble keeping up because you know they say the algorithm wants you to do every day,
right,
2-3 times a day minimum. You gotta that shit's tough, bro.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
So for people to be doing that for themselves, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Shout out to those that can do it, man. I got a full-time job, a whole family, man. You know what I mean? So it's
insane.
No
That's
bullshit.
what makes
Man.
it tough for us, you know, because
Right.
we're both working full time, so it's like
Right.
we're trying to do what we can in between, and then we're trying to be artists,
Right.
you know, and then we got other interests, and it's a lot.
Yeah, it is, man.
I mean, when you break down just the title of being a grown up, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a full-time job, a spouse, a parent,
Yeah.
a rapper, a video editor, a fucking break
Engineer.
dancer. Looking at
And shit that.
engineering. Yeah, I got a second job as an engineer, bro. Like
Yeah.
engineer, like bro, that's just on the surface level. You just
Right.
so much to 10 out of 10. Do not recommend, fam.
Stay young forever.
Stay your ass young and don't have no kids until you super fucking ready.
So before we head into this next portion of the episode, if you haven't already, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to help us grow this audience. A like, comment, or share with a friend are also great ways to let us know you support it and watch the episode. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Illy Tints, for financing these episodes. If you or someone you know is looking to transform your vehicle, add privacy, or keep it cool by blocking out the sun rays, give us a call today at 414-326-7283 or stop by the shop in Franklin, 8581 South 27th Street to book your next appointment. Also, I want to take a moment to shout out Breaking and Entering's Big Beat MKE winners. We got James Ashen, Yoshi, OA Beats, and BU, all moving forward to the semifinals next Thursday.
Let's fucking
Congratulations,
go.
guys. Congratulations.
Shout out to Illy's epic fucking battle versus somebody he knew forever that has been making beats and shit. Like it was just the whole setup was crazy, bro. Yeah. You know, because we've known BU for as long as we've known, beat, bro. So it's 20 plus years, but he probably known BU even longer than that. Yeah. So it's like, bro, BU's been making beats since back then. You know what I'm saying? And Illy went up head to head with him, fam.
That's great.
And did not go out like you would think if you said that time and you was just like, let's see how it goes. Nah, bro. And then I couldn't be like geek for either one, really. Like I could have been, but I was trying to just be super neutral, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because then if I would have been showing my fucking, people like, oh shit, like so I was like, man, let me just be. I was over in the corner, like.
And it's hard to be like, because me as the competitor, I want to be competitive, and like trash talk. But then he's also my friend, slash brother, So it's like, at what point is like, okay, I probably shouldn't trash talk like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean none of this, So
see, that's the thing about beat battling, man. Like the difference between, because I did the rap battling thing too, man. And it's like the worlds are two different. It's like polar opposite worlds, man. Like in beat battles, it's like niggas just cool. Like niggas, y'all do a beat battle and share sample packs after that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Rap battles, niggas really want to beef with you. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, you're literally saying, some crazy shit.
Yeah, you got, you know what I mean? Like it's,
hey, bro.
The battle rap world can get kind of weird.
Yeah, that should be, to me, I can't, that's why I can't do it. I just can't. And I'm not saying I'm like a tough guy. Then I just can't do it. There's no way, bro. I'm not finna sit there. Motherfuckers be saying some crazy fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, motherfuckers practice them shits for months to the battle too. Like motherfuckers.
I didn't even think about that. I just thought about that right now.
Like, bro,
for months. You've been practicing this line about my sister. Shit.
Like, months.
Like, ain't no fucking way, man. Talk about moms, all kind of shit. Like, nah, man.
Niggas do research on you and shit. And don't be in the relationship and your bitch mad at you and shit. Then she man. It gets real weird. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, we definitely got to break up.
But yeah, it was
my shit.
It was tough being a competitor against him because, like I said, I like his music, so it's like, as much as I don't want to be up there nodding and what I'm saying, like vibing to his music, can't help it,
Right.
So I'm up there like,
man,
with him and shit. And I'm like, shit.
Hey,
I still got my shit off though.
You got that shit on there from on the drive type shit?
What are you talking about?
You got that round on the drives? Because I want to play that fucking Spanish one.
It might be
number 3 that I get on.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's that Bellaca one.
Yeah.
All right, we just gonna play this real quick, just cause.
Hey, let me hear that shit. But he's one of the beats.
Yeah,
battle beats.
Yeah, that's one that I made.
It's hard.
This is my shit when you play this one.
That's different.
Yeah,
that's different like that.
Hey, so
that's fire.
OA Beats right before that had did the fucking the Mike Jack Beat It sample.
Oh shit.
And you know, that's risky because you could have fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? But he went nuts. It was cold. But then Illy did that with his shit, right? And I couldn't help it. I didn't want to, because I was trying not to give anybody like a one up or nothing. But I couldn't help it, bro. He played that. I'm like, just so y'all know, bro, if there's any Puerto Ricans in here, that was the equivalent of using that fucking Mike Jack Beat It type shit. Because that's a fucking super classic.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like that sample. Can
you play the original?
Damn, I'm gonna have to find
it. I forget what it is.
That's like a super classic.
Yeah, I want to hear the original.
What's it called? Guata one?
I can't.
We're doing a little sample snitching right now, y'all. This is called sample snitching right here.
No, this ain't it. It's not Joel and Randy. No, hell no.
Go up.
This is all Joel and Randy. Damn, how do I... Mecca done put me on the spot, bro. I fucking forgot how the fucking... the name of this nigga shit. It's not this nigga either. Nope.
Oh, well, let's go.
I have to show you another time, dog.
Yeah, another time.
No, but either way, that's a super classic.
Yeah.
Like reggae before. This is like pre the reggaeton.
No, it's that Plan B.
This one right here?
Yep.
Yeah,
it is that.
Yep.
You see how it says Clásico right there?
Oh, you cut this mud up, huh? What you use to make your beats?
Logic.
Okay.
Like this is like pre what reggaeton is today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like that's the original fucking reggaeton. Like when they first started doing that shit, bro. Like that's some shit. It's just
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Just some
That's
shit.
what's up,
Like
though.
me being Puerto Rican, bro. Like that. When he started playing that, I'm like, the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
Nigga, when I was making it, I was like, every Puerto Rican in the fucking crowd's gonna lose their mind when I fucking play this shit.
yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't too
Right,
many
there wasn't
Puerto Ricans in
any.
there.
Damn.
Oh no, not that one. No, yeah, there wasn't enough Puerto Ricans in there, bro. Because it would have made a difference.
Yeah.
If you would have put a bunch of Ricans in there, bro, it would have
Yeah.
made a whole difference. Everybody wouldn't be like, oh shit.
Now we got to play my favorite of those four.
Okay.
It should have been the last one, the closer.
Final Execution.
Yeah, Final Execution.
Very impressive. But I can do better.
That shit is trash, bang this.
Don't compare me to you, nigga, you ain't this.
Man, y'all don't wanna get on that. That's for real, we can bet a lot of shit on that.
I had enough of you, man. I'm about to fuck up your plan.
Perhaps a further demonstration of my powers is necessary.
a man of respect around here. They love me around here. I'm a swell guy. You're a lying sack of shit. And everybody knows it.
You lose. I want him executed at the end of the show.
That's nice.
I
like your
I was
I like your
losing my
ad-lib.
mind when I was making that shit.
That's nice.
See, no, that was a perfect use of like talking shit through whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Word. That's a real battle beat right there.
Facts.
Absolutely.
That's how I tried to approach the battle, you know, like
Yeah.
straight fucking battle type beats and
Yeah, that's definitely a battle beat for sure.
real amped up energy and you know.
Absolutely.
Let's go, fam. Big beat MKE, the finals next
Yeah.
week. This will be dropped after the finals, but
Yeah.
y'all hear about it.
All right, real quick before we move on to the interview portion, do you got anybody you want to shout out or, you know, just pay homage to or anything like that?
Oh yeah, man. I actually want to dedicate this interview to my nigga Streets, man. Rest in peace, Streets, man.
R.I.P. to Don.
I miss my nigga, man, for real. I ain't gonna lie, I miss my nigga, man. Also R.I.P. to Tweezy, man. R.I.P. to Twan G.
R.I.P.
Just
Tweezy
like yeah,
and
it's
Twan
just
Mac.
Definitely Twan Mac, man. Just a lot of people that I miss right now, man. You know, other than that, man, shout out to my whole Milwaukee Pad Master squad. Shout out to my stepkids, man. They doing numbers, man. My oldest, he a track star in this middle school. He #1 in this middle school, the fastest in the 400. My youngest, he just got high honors in this school. And the middle child, man, she's doing amazing work in the choir and in her plays. So you know,
let's go.
Shout out to
I'm proud of very, very proud of that, man.
Drop some bombs for the kids. Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's get into this interview real quick. Give us a summary of who you are and what you hope to accomplish through your artistry.
Well, you know, I'm just an MC, man. I'm an MC producer. I'm a creator, man. At the end of the day, I just like to create, you know, anything, rather it's music, rather it's clothes, rather it's, you know, I'm just a creator, man. As far as with the music, with the lyrics and whatnot, man, just, you know, it might sound cliche, but just, you know, just bringing the real, just keeping it real on wax and I'm giving people something thoughtful to listen to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it when it comes to that, man. You know, and just make sure that I represent hip-hop in the correct way. Make sure I continue to be an MC, man. It's one of those things, man. I hate the conversation like the older you are, the more you're not eligible to be a rapper anymore. You know what I mean? Like, rap is the only genre where we actually say that. I think the older you are, bro, shit, the better you are at this point, right? When you look at the artists, when you look at the game and the aspect, like we just heard Big Daddy Kane wreck shot, bro. The man is like 60, like what? How old is Big Daddy Kane?
He got to be in the 60s.
He in the 60s, man, killing shit. Like just because Max B put his foot in his mouth, man. Like he raps circles. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. Nas just came off of like a 20 album run with Hit Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that shit, like I was telling
57.
Lito, I was telling Hank, SG, like I was never a big Nas fan.
Yeah.
Until I did a dive into Nas's music, you know, because I heard his, you know, his earlier albums. I wasn't, as far as when people are like, oh, who's the GOATs? You know, Jay, Big, Nas, you know. It was never Nas for me. And then I'm like digging into his most recent shit, and I'm like, dog, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like,
and the cool thing that Nas is doing, the very cool thing that I think he's doing with the mass appeal label imprint that he got, he's signing a lot of legacy artists. He signed Slick Rick. Damn, he signed De La Soul, bro. He signed, goddamn, he dropped the Big L album. He signed AZ. Who else am I missing, man? The Mobb Deep album is crazy, bro.
I was about to say Mobb Deep.
Jesus Christ, that album is crazy. The Mobb Deep album is nuts. It sounds like Prodigy's still alive, bro. It's like, I just like what Nas doing, bro. Like, as far as matter of fact, if I was to sign for a major, it'd be Mass Appeal because of the roster.
Yeah.
That you it's the umbrella you're under when it comes to that. Like, damn, you know.
Yeah. And one thing I like about Nas is his most current music is that it doesn't sound old. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't sound
not at
like
all.
His just the way he's structured his songwriting and everything.
Right.
It sounds very current to what is also floating around.
Shout out to Hit Boy, man. Hit Boy.
It's very Nas as well.
Yeah.
Like you're like, that's for sure Nas, but that don't sound like the old Nas. That sounds like Nas 2.0 or.
Yeah, Nas had a run where he wasn't really picking the correct beats, man. I think with Hit Boy, man, that was just Hit Boy kind of saved his career. Not save his career, kind of
revived it.
Yeah, he kind of revived it, revamped it. Yeah, you know, because his production on all those projects is crazy. Even like with the whole Griselda niggas, them niggas is my age, 42, 43. Them niggas still killing shit, man. Like, come on, like yo, man. If you 40, bro, you still rapping, bro, fuck it. Like, just, you know, I think when it comes to certain things, especially if you're like a lyricist, I think we don't work hard enough. You understand? Because when you look at other artists that don't have all the lyrics in the world, they're not bar heavy, but they hustle heavy. They grind heavy. You know what I'm saying? So wherever they lacking with the pen, you know, they go get. You know what I mean? And I think if, you know.
I got a theory on that, bro. Like, I could be wrong too, but I be wrong a lot. Shit, I just be saying shit.
It's all good.
I just be saying shit because I just be thinking about it right here while we talking. But it almost seems like, you know, they call it a young man sport, right? So then the young guys, they're not necessarily grinding for the money the way we see how to go get it. They are more like, I just got to be seen.
You got to be exactly.
And then that kind of is turning into dollars behind being seen,
right?
As opposed to Griselda and shit. Like them niggas is actually like, we touring and people are coming to see us, and these are grown people.
Right.
These aren't little kids. They're not. They don't have a young audience. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Like
they got a young audience.
They got a young audience. It's just not like that's not their majority. Is what I'm saying.
Not the majority. Right.
The majority of them is, you know, middle class fucking grown workers and shit,
right.
tradesmen and shit.
But like a lot of young white kids like Griselda. A lot of young suburban white kids.
You always have that. I think you always have that in any type of rap situation because they want to kind of connect to something like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially some drug dealing, Scarface ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but. What I'm saying is, like, Griselda, I seen them talking about it. Somebody said it on a podcast once and was like, I went to a Griselda concert, bro. I walked in there and there was no young people in there. It was all grown people. You could tell these niggas was electricians and plumbers.
Electricians and plumbers.
But it was motherfuckers. No, because you got to think about it. You got to think about where we come from. Our age. The people our age, we come from a different time. So
we did, yeah.
But I think people forget that we're out here and we want to hear that shit.
Absolutely.
We want to hear some dope shit. We want to hear shit that's clever, put together, and, you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be glorifying either. It could just be you're just saying a story about some shit that you was around and you could relate to. You know
It's a market for everything, man.
Facts.
Everything everybody trying to do is a market for. If you want to come out with an album about you know, digging in your nose and eating your boogers, man. It's a market for that. I don't know. Somebody gonna bump that shit.
Somebody
gonna
like that shit. But I say that to say that what you said is facts. I do believe that, but I think it's the way they're working.
Right.
Like I think the older guys are trying to do what the younger artists are doing, and you just can't no more, bro. You got to do it a different.
Yeah, man.
Well,
not that you can't, you could, but it's gonna be a lot harder for you to enter into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's more so alluding to the lyricists kind of have this thing about the fact that like they think they should be recognized just off the lyricism alone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm good enough lyrically, so that's why you should be looking, you know, or searching for me.
Oh no, I had that.
I need to be like.
No, I definitely had that. I felt like that.
Because the guys who aren't lyrical, like you said, they're out there.
Why are they getting these opportunities and they track?
You know what I'm saying? Like they're out there like making sure. Well, shit, ain't nobody listening to me for the lyrics wise, so I need to brush them up on my business aspect.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
I need to be moving in these areas as opposed to somebody who is lyrical and they feel like they got the talent. You know, it's almost like basketball, for instance. You know, like when you're just a straight up talented basketball player, like that's just it's in you. It's almost like they don't hustle as hard as somebody who has to like work double time to like really like make
keep up with that skill type shit.
3-point like hitting every shot, you know what I'm saying? Because it didn't start off them being talented.
Right.
You know? So that's kind of how I equate it, you know.
Absolutely.
That's
Imagine being super lyrical and you out here grinding like Steve the Stoner.
Yeah.
Imagine it. Just imagine you put those two things together and you out here like spitting like, you know, you out here rapping like Corey Guns and shit. But you know what I mean?
No, see, but that's what I'm saying though. I get what you're saying, but I don't think that would work out, fam, because the people or the shit that Steve the Stoner was out there just in people's faces is a lot different from, you know,
what the
when you're trying to, you know, lyricists say shit, so like you got to listen to me and pay attention, you know?
Right?
As opposed to Steve was just jumping in people's face and like, I guarantee 80% of the people wasn't hearing what he was talking about.
Right.
It's more of I'm just loud music. He out here rapping, he cussing, and it's like, oh shit, it's a shock value.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, but I get what you're saying though. Like if you go get to it, but I feel like that's for anything in your fucking life. If you go get to it, the people who you see are accomplished and whatever you're trying to do is because they went and fucking did it, bro.
Yeah.
Big facts.
So what is your hip hop origin story?
My hip hop origin story?
Begin?
Yeah, I know you for a long time and I never knew.
Man, you know, shit, man. I'm from Brown Street, man. I'm from, I'm from North Side Milwaukee. My uncles used to watch me when my mom was at work. So they'll be, you know, listening to Spice One, Ghetto Boys, NWA, you know, things like that. Spice One, E40, Be Legit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
And so I grew up listening to that. I grew up listening to just hip hop, man. And then I just grew up liking it. I grew up in a musical household, so to speak, you know, and yeah, it just happened naturally, man. I mean, it's
Are there any other musicians in your family or?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially my dad's side, my auntie played the bass, my grandma played the organ, my step pops played the guitar. He was a blues player. So you know, my whole origin, as far as my origin in making music, I would say my step pops when I was like 11. You know, I used to play music with him. He bought me a drum machine, and I used to program drums for him to play the guitar over. Mm-hmm. And that was my introduction to making beats. So I just started messing with the DR5 more, started making my own beats. Then I had got a 4-track false text recorder, started recording my own music, you know. So I was like 11 years old.
Damn.
And then like when I started getting to 12, when I turned 12, that's when I started really getting into recording studios and stuff like that, because I'll beg my mom. I'll go through the yellow pages and look up recording studios, and I'll call them and ask how much they charge for an hour, and I'll beg my mom for money for studio time. And I'll just be in the studio making songs and shit.
Yeah.
At an early age,
Crazy
12.
as
Man.
fuck.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this music shit like in the studio, like recording songs since I was 12.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's what's up.
Shout out to that.
I already knew like when I was 13 is when I first started going to the studio, but my mom was a single mother, 5 kids. She was always at work, always had bills and shit. So like I was too afraid to ask my mom.
Yeah, studio
so I started
time,
working at the Boys and Girls Club, and I would use my money for that that to go record in the studio.
It wasn't cheap, man. Back in the studio time was $50 an hour. It's still that pretty much nowadays too, but. You know, yeah, man. As a teenager, it's hard to come up with those.
Well, I mean, $50 an hour back then was way more than $50 an hour now.
Yeah,
absolutely,
Thanks.
Absolutely.
You know, now it's like 125 would be the equivalent of that and shit.
Right.
No, that's fact.
No bullshit.
That is a fact.
Inflation, nigga, America.
What's the most important lesson you've learned in life or music in your journey to this point?
That's a good question, man. I learned a lot, man. I think the biggest takeaway is just don't give up. Don't give up. Stay true to who you are. Don't give up. Things might not look how you want it to look now, but you know, just keep at it and just hope for delayed gratification. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
just don't give up, man. You know, it's many times I wanted to give up. Trust me, you know what I'm saying. But I love this shit too much, man. You know what I'm saying. You know, if I don't want to feel defeated. If I give up, I'll feel like I got defeated. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fact.
And I'm a fighter, so you know what I mean. But you know, I love this shit too much, man. You know what I'm saying. So if you love it, you know, don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a simple lesson and a simple takeaway, but the weight of it, the weight of those words and how you phrase them, it extends to much more than music.
100%.
Because, you know, there's even like, when I think about like my gym journey, you know, like there's weight that like I used to struggle with so much, like even like squatting, like I never used to be a squat type guy, you know, and then, you know, I started competing and then I started going to competitions, and then I see these dudes with these massive legs and I'm like, dog, like I look like I'm walking around with pencil sticks, you know, like, so I'm like, all right, well, I need to improve that. And then I started super small weight, you know, like 185 on a squat, struggling, you know.
But you a big nigga, man.
Yeah, but like to where I am today, just thinking of the fact, like I had to fail a lot of lifts in order to get to where I am today, you know. And people all the time are like, dude, like you be going crazy and you live big every time. And I'm like, dude, like they don't see it, but like I have failed for damn near 7 years straight for, you know, like just trying to get to the points of where I am today, you know. And like how you said, the delayed gratification, you know, into the days where I do have the successes, you know, like it's just, it all stems from not giving up and having that fighter spirit.
100%.
You know?
100%.
So I appreciate that.
No doubt.
Big facts.
Next question I got for you, what compels you to create, and what are some of your sources of inspiration?
Life, man. Memory. I use my PTSD as fuel. You know what I mean? I use my traumas as fuel. You know, I can be happy that day and still pull out some darkness from the past and put it down on paper just because I know that, okay, I want to get this across today. You know what I'm saying? Just life, man. Life, and I treat this shit like it's a diary sometimes, man. I just got to get it out.
Yeah.
You got to get that energy out, man. If it's like, if something, whatever's in you that's killing you, man, you know, sometimes you got to have surgery to get it out of you, man. Yeah. And, you know, music allows me to do that. You know what I mean? Rather I'm making the beat or rather I'm writing the verse, music allows me to do that. Or rather it's just creating in general, you know what I mean?
Right.
I like that answer.
Yeah, that's like
that's cool.
Having the outlet, and I like how you worded the PTSD part, and you know, using that as fuel, because I have a lot of people in my life that, you know, they've been through traumatic experiences, and they might be letting them traumatic experiences lead them to a down a path of destruction.
100%.
You know, and in my mind, you know, like I use the gym as like an outlet, and I use my music as an outlet. So in my mind, I'm like, you know, why don't you use that in a fuel to fuel something good? But in their mind, you know, they might not be thinking like that, you know. So I always try to see both sides of the coin. But you know, and then coming from me, you know how like you receive something different depending on who might be telling you. Yeah. You know, so it's like they probably see me and me talking to them, they might receive it different as opposed to like you saying it, you know, or you know, Heck saying it, or just anybody who they don't know on a personal level, or they haven't known since they were both children, and you know. So
yeah, man, I'll be dead if it wasn't for this rap shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know where I'd be, man, because this shit really, like, really saved my life, man. Like, it really did. Like, for real. Like, in every sense of the word, man, it really did. Because it's a lot of other things that I could have been doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a long time, I fucking 20 years straight, I could have been doing some straight bullshit.
Yeah.
I was in the first half though. First half was rough, man. First half was rough. I was rapping and doing a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, you was definitely 1 foot in, 1 foot out, G.
You know what I mean?
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I was definitely like trying, you know, to balance that shit. And I always wanted to be you know, in any situation. I wanted to be like the Milwaukee rapper that didn't leave, or I want to be the street nigga that still rap, but I could still be both. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit don't fucking work, bro. Like, you got to pick your poison, fam. You know what I mean?
It worked for a little while when you're younger, man. But as you get older, then you have kids and all that.
But then you see, it didn't really work. He was scraping by. He was surviving. Right. He was surviving the shit that was going on. But
it's like with 50 Cent, bro. It's like when 50 Cent came out. I always talk about this shit. Like I knew who 50 Cent was before he got signed to Dre and them and shit like that. But it was like when he came out with them, and it's like you seen everything that was going on. You was on the edge of your seat, like, dog, somebody gonna blow this nigga up, bro. You can't shoot him. You gonna have to throw a grenade in his car or something. Like, you just like on pins and needles wondering if something was gonna happen to this man, bro. Like, what the hell, dog? He beefing with everybody, but it's like. But as you know,
as you get older and mature and shit, you realize he was already out.
Yeah,
he was out of the bullshit.
Right.
He was just using that shit as a fucking marketing tool.
Exactly.
To blow himself up to the fucking one of the biggest debut albums ever. You
crazy, man. At one of the biggest.
You know, but when you're like you said, when back then we thought that shit was 1,000%. You was in the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew it wasn't like that when that shit with the Game happened. When the Game started beefing with him.
Yeah.
And he was like all through New York and shit. And he was like, because, you know, the Game had a whole documentary, nigga. This is before vlogs and shit. He had that shit following him around New York. They was fucking running up on the fucking hip hop detective, the hip hop police. Hey, y'all want some donuts, nigga? Like, straight up, bro. They was in the car like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, no, we see y'all following us. And they went to his house in Connecticut. And that's when I knew, bro. Yeah. That's not when I knew, but that was
Stop Snitching, Stop Lying DVD. You saw the Stop Snitching, Stop Lying. That DVD was funny as shit.
Dog. You know,
the GU Not t-shirts.
That's when in my mind I was like, hold on, bro. Like, I thought you was in the street, nigga. You ain't going. If in the street, if you would have been in my neighborhood like that, I gotta come see you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like they was in there talking hella shit, talking shit about yayo, everybody, man. Fuck them niggas bitches. Like we all West Coast niggas in New York, nigga, riding around and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I remember that DVD. I had the bootleg of that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I had the bootleg
of that shit.
He had the bootleg of the bootleg. And
gas
shit. That shit was already
version,
bootleg as hell.
The gas station version.
Somebody wrote on it with a magic marker on. God,
stop snitching, stop lying.
Yeah, somebody, it was just like that,
Spelled snitching wrong.
Facts, they did,
Last question I got for you. How can the All 414 All podcast audience find your content?
Oh, yeah, man. Apple Music, Spotify, man, YouTube. It's at Meccah Maloh, MECCAHMALOH. Yeah.
Facts.
Google it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
All right, let's roll into these MKE music reviews.
All right, man. We're going to start off with the guest pick. Meccah pick Tay Spears, Milwaukee. Why you pick this song, bro?
Man, first of all, Tay Spears my mans, bro. Me and Tay Spears, that's been my homie since K4. I'm proud of him, man. He got a solid project, man, called Dear Milwaukee, man. He dropped it on 414 Day, and that's one of my favorite tracks. Yep.
Okay, I like the simplicity, but the message behind this cover art, bro.
Yeah, it's fire.
He got top 5 ports in the city or in the U.S.
Yeah, Tay Spears, nice, man.
Over 50% of black men in the 30s serve time in state prison, violent crime, and scour.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just simple, just him, clean picture, him sitting there, Dear Milwaukee. And he got he wrote these down like, hey, this is what's going on, fam. So let's check it out. It's Tay Spears called Milwaukee. Let's go.
He killed this shit too. He killed this shit.
Yeah, I'm from the city of banging. I'm talking dancing, but they also about that action. Start yapping, they get the clapping. West line to Keith Street, niggas yelling out East Detroit, rapping the mill. If that's hot, nigga, I'm sleep. Stir fry for the feast, when I'm whipping work in these streets. Every bar's a key, and my city gets it for free. Man, these cats is not in my league. These niggas should have a seat. They doing it for the fame, well I do it because I'm me, bitch. Yeah, hope you got a problem with me. That caused you to step your balls to a level that can't compete. See, I was nice for years, now I'm giving a sneak peek. How a beast can go out and God lets them off if it's leash sick 'em. Putting truth to rhythm to those who listen. Trap beats with scriptures for all my niggas. Y'all lack skill, see, I'm hoping y'all pay attention to whom it may concern. See, I'm hoping y'all get the picture, nigga. See, Kaylin told me to go in. I'm past 16 bars, man, I feel I can go again. Shouts to my city, dog, I promise we go win. But let's focus on those with talent, not those who following trends. They hollow within, meaning they lacking substance with pen while I'm chapping they chin. Remarkable, cause God is within and I'm bodying them. I walk with that script in my jeans, I'm serving these fiends. One touch from the king and they clean, I swear that I mean. The niggas think they style is unique, but not in the least. I'm here to show these niggas they weak, whoever you be. Best know about the God you will meet or the message you speak. I promise it will not be so sweet, and I'm far from a priest. A hood dude that's using these beats to bring life to these streets. I'm not them, my flow is elite. While these dudes out here geek, you know, going crazy with the rags. Tay on the beat, you know, going crazy with the facts. And I'm back, one-handed like I never left. Who gon' stop me? I'm begging chests like who else is left? All I need is God, homie. Do my party, do the rest. If I die, I'm home. Show me if I really see a threat. See, I'm a vet, so I'm giving dog his medicine. See, let him in. Listen to the reverend. You need God as evidence. It's facts that I'm better than, and 10 times ahead of them. But they got the views. When was that? How we measured it? And if you think I'm lying and you question what I'm saying, it's an open invitation. Set the place and the occasion. I got love for my city, but this track is a statement that these little bitches ruining the city I was raised in. And I'm not wishing good luck to none of y'all. Better hit the gym, master your pen, or just fall. Get better at your craft or pass the show call. But I'm applying pressure to every last one of y'all. See, this a body, and who gon' stop me? This is God's work. Aligning order to the genre. I'm starting with y'all first. Then these mobile cats can get it. I'm doing them Johns worse. Cause in 5 years they gon' be locked up or in a hearse. I said it first, and you can shoot the messenger. No backing down, giving 3 verses. One of the ways I'm packing rounds. I'm pound for pound, rooted is better than what is popping now. And got the nerve to say we hating when you niggas sounding foul. You flash cash while I make bank deposits. I spit bars, you pop bars, let's be honest. Y'all steal cars with prop money in your pockets. And this is who my city think is poppin', nigga, stop it. I'm starting to think y'all go for image, not the product. Well, I was made in the image of the Father. Shout out to those who ain't out here spitting garbage. The rest of these niggas got a problem, and I got them.
Tay motherfucking Spears, man. God damn.
That
shit.
Fire.
I fuck with that.
You heard what he was saying,
he got us
bro?
too, because we usually do like the hook in the verse.
Yeah.
This nigga, the whole fucking 3-minute fucking no hook.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta let it ride, because that shit was. No, he snapped though. I didn't know he was like that, fam. I promise you.
Yeah, Tay Spears is like that.
I did not know he was like that, fam. That shit was valid.
Absolutely.
He was talking his shit,
man.
Shout out to Tay Spears, man.
I called him too when I first heard that. I called him. I was like, bro, you gotta relax, bro, because he was talking about some rappers on there for real. Yeah. If you listen to it, he was kind of dissing some Milwaukee rappers. He didn't say their names.
I thought he was about to say them.
Nigga, I'm about to.
I thought he was about to. I thought he was about to be like he was dissing so and so.
Nigga, illy.
No, it wasn't this. No, it was. Yeah.
No, you could tell he was dissing niggas who can't rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Man, that beat though.
Oh, what? He did his job on there too.
Yeah.
Like when he beat switch, he did his job.
Perfectly executed.
He got a different style. So a little thing about it. I'm gonna listen to more of his music, but it's a
you got
thing,
to.
It's a little thing about how he raps. It's a little different, and I couldn't catch exactly what I want to say, but I'm gonna listen to more.
See, the thing is with Tay, all his projects are different. So it's like, you know, he don't rap like. It's crazy. Like one album be just for the ladies. One album he'll be rapping. One album he
got concept records.
Concept records.
Albums.
Yeah, he got concept records.
That's what's up though. That's what I like. Concept records, bro. Yeah. Especially if you stay on the concept.
Yeah, he nice.
All right, man. So let's get to my pick real quick. This is called The Concrete. Well, no, I'm tripping. I'm looking at the artwork. This is called Make It Make Sense off of The Concrete Code by Sean Gwala. I was riding to this weekend. And I just remembered this is one of my favorite songs out of the hometown. I was like, oh, I'm playing this next week. Nice. Because this is my shit. You know, he different, bro. Sean Gwala is, is he a singer or rapper? He just Sean Gwala, bro.
Right. Shout out
you know?
He just show up and kill shit.
He just the artist and he be going crazy. But shout out to Sean Gwala. Make It Make Sense. Let's go. Whole different sound on their ass. This is my shit right here.
Really, man. my mother. They left me in the gutter. Then I came back with a bag full of hundreds. I ain't like the others. They was gonna let me fall too.
Like I was all cool, like I was some fool.
I lost my mind. Look what I find. Everyone's hitting my line. Seen you on the fence. Now your boy blessed and you ain't got shit. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense. Was it all a test? I was just a mess.
But now your boy blessed.
Make it make sense. I was just a mess.
But now your boy blessed. Yes.
I'm so numb. What they don't drink fills my cup. Make it make sense. How I got my bag, but I lost my friends. I'm so numb. In my mood, smoke fills my lungs. Tell me how I lose it all just to make it all back. Make it make sense. Got me sipping out the leader. Street lights got me protected with the Peter. Now I'm just vibing, remember belly eating. Now I'm taking trips like every day the weekend, shorty. When I was down, you weren't around. You even clown like I was profound. You hit me now. Things that I think about, not about you clowns. Hope it made sense. Was it all a test? I was just a mess, but now your boy blessed. Make it make sense. I was just a mess, but
this hook is so cold, bro.
ooh, I'm so numb. What they don't drink fills my cup. Make it make sense. I ain't got my bag, but I lost my friends. I'm so numb. In my mood, smoke fills my lungs. Tell me how I lose it all just to make it all back. Make it make sense.
Man, that's my
That's
shit.
fire. I like that. I like that.
Need a heck remix.
I went and got my bag.
Need
Got
a heck
lost my
remix,
friends. That nigga went crazy on there, bro.
That shit fire. That's
I like that.
So that's one of the albums that I still play in the shop.
What, bro? Every song on there is valid, bro. That whole album to me is just amazing, fam. Like he went and did his shit, bro. Dangerous, Scavengers, Conversations with Mary Jane, bro. That song, come on, bro. Shout out to Sean Waller, man.
The Concrete Code.
He keep calling me, bro. He called me like every 3 months, bro. Yeah, man, you know, I got some plans. You know, I'm thinking I'm like, bro, just do the shit, bro. I'm ready. You don't even call me until you ready, and I'm gonna bust a move with you, bro. If you want to do it, let's do it, fam. Like, I fuck with you like that. Shout out to Guala, fam. All right, we got Illy's pick. This is Blocker. Let's go, Blocker. Finally got you on this motherfucker, bro.
Sure.
He got that new work, fan. Blocker, Big Loud 414, Who the Boss Is. It's a mic drop for Ocean Legacy. Let's go. Southside in this bitch.
Yeah, this shit go hand.
Let's go. Look at my swag, you can tell who the boss is. Half you niggas broke, we can't compare each other's losses. Consistent little nigga, got that hustle plus exhaustion. Yeah, they shot me, look who caught up out the coffin. Ain't a thing, eat a chicken wag, get some gold teeth. Project P, gotta keep it playing if you fuck with me. Milwaukee on my back, better keep it strapped. Catch me in the whip, you know I got it on my lap. Southside, you know we get colder. Get the plug, tell that bitch send me a boulder. If you broke, guarantee that I don't know now. She lay a towel down and suck me on the sofa. That's your thought, she giving top, you really white that. Ain't no faking over here, we really like that. If I call her bro, we bring it pose, and ain't no fighting back. I just serve my hair right on the south, we call it right back. Hey, you know who the boss is, you see these bands? I'm a stoner just like Steve, but I don't do no dance. Hey, flexing on these niggas, that's why they be flags. Get some cash, most these niggas broke, they probably need the cash. Yeah, they hate to see me winning, I be mad too. Look at all this money and what this cash do. Get some rack, fuck these hoes, bitches ran through. Most these niggas hating, they be fake, but they be fans too. Southside, you know we get colder.
Let's go.
Get the plug, tell that bitch send me a boulder. If you broke, guarantee that I don't know now. She lay a towel down and suck me on the sofa. That's your thought, she giving top, you really white that. Ain't no faking over here, we really like that. If I call her bro, we bring it pose, and ain't no fighting back. I just serve my hair right on the south, we call it right back.
This another one of the ones that I was in the gym. Hard. I was in the gym when I fucking heard this shit. I'm like, easy.
Man, I got to give me one of those mic drops, man, from Ocean Legacy, man. He be having those deals every now and again too, man. Those $100 hollers, man.
I ain't paying for that shit, bro. Not paying you to be your product, fam. If you need me, fam, holla at me, fam.
Yeah, no, it's
fire,
but
it's fire. No, it's fire. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say, bro, that fucking scenery is amazing, fam.
Yeah.
That fucking wherever he got that shit set up, that shit looks fucking great, bro.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's love, fam. I come fuck with you. You need me to come fuck with you, bro. But I ain't paying you for that shit, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. But fucking Blocker, bro. He got that fucking voice, bro. And
Yeah,
I have hooks that I literally have him in mind where he says something like that.
Yeah.
Like Southside, like the way he says it, his voice is perfect for that.
For a hook, and we just never got around to it, But I had a hook that was like real tough like that, I was like, who can I find?
Blocker, bro. He got that voice, man.
Yeah.
And then Blocker one of them ones, fam. Like, I don't even got to say nothing. You just, if you,
nice.
he like, to me, he like a Milwaukee. I don't want to say nothing too crazy, but like he remind me of like a trick type.
Oh, okay.
Like he really with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he a businessman. He handle his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he don't pop out with the music like that. But when he do his shit. You know what I mean? So let's go. Shout out to Blocker. Shout out to Big Loud.
I might actually be mistaken who I hit that hook for. There's a dude named Brett, right?
That's him, Brett.
That's him? Oh, okay, yeah, then it was him.
Yeah. I didn't know that till Facebook, That's how you know it's on some ghetto shit. I thought your name was really Blocker. Look at that. Look at that. Nah, but yeah, shout out to them. And they bros, bro. I didn't know that. I found that out late in life too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that these niggas is brothers, so him and Random, or Big Loud 414, he got 8 names and shit.
Right.
But that nigga be doing this shit too. Let's go, man. Southside in this bitch.
All right. Let's roll into these topics. I know you have something that you want to talk about first.
Nah, we could. I just wanted to talk about if anybody heard the Drake shit and what they thought about it. Because I think he's I'm talking shit. No, I just wanted to, just put it out there, like how the game grabs things and holds on to them. And then it's we're in a very hypocritical type situation when it comes to hip hop and rap because I think there's a war for what the culture is right now. You know what I mean? Like what really is the culture, what represents it, and I have strong feelings about that shit. And then it's almost to the point where sometimes I feel like somebody, I think I know them well enough to think, oh, they're going to agree with this because there's no other way to go about it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'll be completely wrong. They're like, what you mean, bro? Like, don't nobody want to hear that Kendrick bullshit. And they be trying to act like he's some type of like weird. And I'm like, bro, fuck the battle. I'm just saying the overall message. Like, what are we really talking about? You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
To me, that beef shit is cool. But I feel like if you say hip hop is represented or is representative of black culture, and then you don't want to be parallel to crime and violence and shit like that, but then you give the person who is making all this headlines and big shit about beef, you know what I'm saying? You can't say one or the other is what I'm saying.
Right, right. I feel that.
You can't be like, oh, well, you can't put hip hop with the violence and the crime and all that shit and make it black culture. You know what I'm saying? But now this nigga gets to use that because he's half black.
Right.
But he's beefing. I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but it's like, bro, there's a line that's being crossed here, bro. And I just want to.
Yeah.
I thought the line, I mean, like I said, I didn't really follow a lot of it. I just know it was some lawsuit shit going on.
That's a whole other aspect.
Yeah, it was Drake and his label suing. And then I just saw, last week, a couple of Kendrick Lamar projects was like taken off of Apple or Spotify.
That was false though. I mean,
it was false. Okay.
I mean, it could have been. I checked when I seen that, and all my shit was on mine.
Oh, okay.
Because I fuck with GNX, bro. GNX to me was a fucking 1000% solid album.
Yeah,
fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And sonically, I fuck with the new Drake shit too. I only heard the Iceman. I didn't hear the other two, but sonically, I fuck with the Drake shit. It sounded great. It's just like, bro, I can't listen to it the same anymore. I can't partake, fam. I can't sit here and be like, yeah, bro, I'm about to.
I think for me, once the word got out that he wasn't penning his own material, I kind of fell back from him.
It kind of killed the whole thing, you know what I mean?
I fell back from him.
Because I feel like I always be thinking these crazy ass analogies in my mind and shit. I was going to say anomaly, but these crazy ass analogies, but it's like, bro, if you found out that somebody did some super fucking weirdo shit, like beat the fuck out of his fucking 3 ex-girlfriends or something, and then he's like, oh, well, this is 20 years later now. Nah, you got that jacket on you, fam.
Yeah.
You will always have that jacket on you because it came out and it turned out to be true.
Right.
So I don't care if you had 20 girls since the 3 you was beating the shit out of. You know?
Right.
You kind of got that on you now, fam, like
Right.
forever. And let's just say you didn't beat the one that's saying it now 20 girls later.
Right.
If she says it, it's going to be like, oh, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
We got to kind of take into consideration that you have done this before. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's a super drastic analogy. I don't know why I just super drastic.
Now, for me, I have to with that shit because I feel what you're saying with the direction of being at war and with where the culture is gonna go, But when I listen to Drake shit, I almost have to treat his shit as if I'm listening to an actor's like scripting and shit like that. Like,
facts. But do you think that
I'm listening to an actor act?
Do you think that he feels like an actor when he's doing it?
No, that's the problem.
And that's what
too.
fucks me up.
Like he fucking in his mind, he thinks this shit is real life, but everybody else is looking at him like, nigga, no.
It's fun. It's fun. We're having a good time, bro. You got because he got some shit on there, bro.
Yeah.
He got some shit on there, bro. He said some shit where, like, rapping wise, I was like, damn.
But what is he rapping about? Because I saw, like, I didn't listen to it, but it seemed like some of the songs. Okay, like one of the last songs I listened to was "What Did I Miss?" I think the name of the song is.
That's the one before this. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm listening. Somebody posted.
It's crazy because that's one of my favorite songs.
I fuck with it. It sounds great.
Somebody made a post. Somebody made a post saying like Drake went from making songs about women breaking his heart to making songs about men breaking his heart.
Yeah, facts.
That shit had me dying, dog. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
This whole Iceman project is like that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like he literally, the whole thing is he's addressing everybody who did anything to him in that time. And it took you 2 years to do it. But either way, you're the whole thing you're addressing. Now, what I'm saying is I need people to understand, bro. Sonically, it's fucking wonderful, bro.
Right. No doubt.
It sounds good. He's rapping. He got good lyrics. And if he was, a little more authentic in the way he was speaking about the shit, that shit would hit.
Yeah.
That shit would hit because you like, oh, he talking shit. He talking this shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, you not really, And then 2 things can be true at once, bro. You could have been suing and all that shit because you're trying to change the game. And you're trying to fucking fix it for future artists.
Yeah.
And it was the wrong time, motherfucker.
Yeah.
2 things could be true at once, fam. You did it at the worst possible time for your fucking self, bro. Like, because it looks terrible, fam.
It's in the midst of the all beef, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? The midst of him being up is what I'm saying. Like, he was up, and then you was like, oh, I'm going to sue these niggas. Like,
and that's what makes it challenging, too, because it's like might have did it at the wrong possible time, but also, there's a point into which if he didn't do it when he did it, then he probably wouldn't have been able to do it at all.
Type shit.
So it's like,
again, 2 things can be true at once, bro. It's fucked up for you, bro. Like, but
when you're trying to like sue, these big fucking record labels and shit like that, like, there's a point where like they could fucking win and have all the fucking evidence they want and fucking they got time stipulations in their contracts and all of this shit.
Everything,
so he's
bro.
like he has to execute the shit damn near to the T if he wants it, because it's almost like the shit with I'm pretty sure like small business owners go through this shit on a smaller scale, but like we got to have certain documents in by a certain time before we get hit with added fees and fucking, like there's some shit where like if I don't fucking register the business every other year or every year
and your
like
report,
then they'll fucking send me a letter and try to shut down the business and shit.
Right,
I'm like, I got all this other shit
Cease and
going about.
desist,
Y'all
right.
fucking want $10 and a fucking report and shit. Like,
Right.
what the fuck? So there's a lot of crazy shit,
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure on an even grander scale now, these niggas are doing fucking contractual agreements and shit where it's like,
well, no, we're talking billions of dollars.
yeah.
So like, I get it.
Like,
I get it. I get the whole fucking the need to be, of you wanting to do that, but
And then the side thought that I had
Timing
was
is
like,
terrible.
dude, how do you think he feels in his head? Is like, you ever see when they report on rappers or not rappers, actors, and they're like, this actor fucking lived 6 months in this character before the movie was shot.
Right, yeah.
Like that's
Listen, crazy
that's
story.
what he's doing. And
Yeah,
shit. Like,
hell yeah. I think it was in there
He's
punching
in
the
character
air,
outside of the movie and shit. Like,
bro. No, that nigga
It's like when
definitely-
Tupac played Juice. Tupac played in Juice and couldn't get out of character.
He
and
never
shit.
came out of it.
He never came out of
yeah.
For the
that's
record,
how I
bro. For the
imagined it.
record, since he brought that up before we switch the subject real quick, because we about to hit this last topic. But listen, I hate when niggas be like, bro, Tupac was an actor and shit too. So like, why is Drake? And I'm like, bro, first of all, Tupac really popped that thing, fam.
He shot
Drake has never been in a situation.
He shot two
Shot a
off-duty
cop.
police officers. 2 of them.
Fuck you
Shot
mean?
2
fam?
of them.
Because they was fucking with because they was fucking with a black nigga on the street.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean, fam? He really did that. So who cares if he was an actor? He really went and did that shit. He really got popped 5 fucking times.
And he got off
nigga.
too. And he got off.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was really doing that shit.
Yeah.
So who gives a fuck if he was an actor and all that shit? This nigga has never done anything like that. So I hate when they bring that comparison up. That's one of the exactly.
He was in a wheelchair on the grassy though. You know what I'm saying? He got history in entertainment. He was in I'm saying like he got that's your resume.
Yeah.
That's your jacket. Your jacket when before you got on as a rapper or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You was the little dude in the wheelchair on the Nickelodeon show, which is still a flex. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you did your shit. I'm just saying it's
No,
not
still
it's
flex.
not what they're trying to compare it to. Is
Right,
all I'm
yeah.
saying. I just wanted to bring that up because
You can't rap like that, and we know you were the kid in the wheelchair on the Nickelodeon show, bro. It's not going to work
No,
out.
that's
It's
fact.
not going to
But
work out.
overall,
bro.
fam, sonically, he did what he always does. It's fucking great music. I just can't rock with it all the way, but I'm fucking. There's some shit on there.
I'm not a Drake fan
You
at
know,
all.
I was
don't listen to
Aiden
Drake
Ross
at
with
all.
streams before Aiden Ross was streaming, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
fucking cold, bro. Like, if I was Rick Ross, I would be Cuba Gooding Jr. fucking punching the fucking air, crying.
Don't
and
he? Don't.
shit.
Yeah.
Mad as hell, bro, because killed my life, fam. Like, I would be
I don't
mad
think
as hell.
Drake ever like had a song or said anything really that like really hit me, that really like made me like, damn, dog, Drake one of the ones. Like I never
Type
heard. Same thing with Kendrick. I never heard that. I never heard like a song like, dog, Kendrick, damn, he one of the ones. Like, you know, I probably heard that.
That's facts too, though, because I don't feel like that either. Yeah.
I probably heard that from Nipsey.
Yeah.
Like,
Cole.
damn, dude, Cole. Like I heard that from
Nipsey and
Nip.
Cole, bro.
I heard that from a lot of other cats, man, but I never really got that. I never really got that from them. Like, dog, these niggas. Even J. Cole. I never got that from J. Cole.
Never.
either.
I got some songs I can show you right
I
now.
never got
J.
that
Cole.
from J. My guy J. Carr gonna don't kill me, man. But like,
yeah,
I
but
never.
also-
So
be on your
I
ass.
have heard a song from Kendrick that had me like, okay, fucking, because I didn't used to like Kendrick when I
Yeah.
first got put on to him. Like I was like, I can't fuck with this. The voice changing and all.
Yeah, me neither. It was a
He's doing
it was a learning curve
yeah,
looking
and
at.
then as I was like, you know,
Facts.
every year, every other year, be hit with a new album or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I see what he's doing here. And then he fucking, one of the songs it was tough, and I was like, all right, no, this nigga the truth. All right,
Yeah, man. I like what those upstate New York niggas doing, man. Buffalo niggas, man. I like them.
See, and I can
I
fuck
like
with
what
that.
they
I can
doing.
fuck with that for a period of time.
Yeah.
Like it only gets me. But I can't believe you said that about Cole, bro. Who the fuck is you? You heard that?
I never
Who
really.
the fuck is you, bro? The nigga just be rapping his ass off, bro.
No, he got some songs I like, but it's not. He didn't.
Say something like,
He didn't.
bro.
he
I
didn't
feel
say
like
something
I'm
yet.
Fuck
He ain't-
that.
Yeah, you know, he ain't really say nothing yet to me that really made me like, damn, bro. Okay,
No, I
cool.
feel you though. I feel you, but that's definitely how I feel about the other two for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, like,
J. Cole's recent shit, I like that Crocodile Tears.
yeah, bro. He got some shit, bro.
Oh, he got some shit. J. Cole got. Oh, you know what? J. Cole killed the Damn, what's the name of that shit, man? With Benny, bro. The shit he got with Benny is
Damn,
crazy.
why the fuck I can't think of the name of the song? I know what you're talking about though.
The Jermaine. No, I forgot.
Something's Cadillac.
Big Daddy's caddy, something caddy.
Something's Cadillac.
Yeah,
Johnny's Cadillac.
Johnny's caddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Cole. Now he did spaz on that. That's like my favorite Cole verse. I don't know why, but he like, God damn, Cole, chill.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He went.
But other than that, like he got some. And he got the his freestyle that he had up on LA Leakers. I actually like that. I actually like J. Cole.
Still tipping beat.
Yeah. I like J. Cole more than I like the other two. But you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, but that apology shit fucked my life up, bro.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have did that.
Just so we on the podcast, fam, I defended this nigga for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then it came out that Schoolboy Q did in fact never tell him anything like that. So fuck what I was talking about. He tripping. And it fucked me up.
I could respect it, but like, you know, after that, bro, you can't diss nobody no more. You
gotta kind of fall off that.
You can't engage in lyrical combat no more, bro. You can't, because it's like, dog.
It hurts my heart to agree with that.
You know?
It hurts my heart because I know Cole fucking both of them up. But
and he did. Like when he dropped the mic delete, I'm like, oh damn, he got something here. He killed that shit. But then it's like when he, you know, I think that kind of turned me off of the battle too. It's like, oh, niggas quitting. Man, I'm good. This shit fake. This ain't the rap battles. This ain't the rap battles from my era at all, bro. Like I'm good on this one. That's how I looked at it. Like this is a weak ass rap battle, bro. Niggas quitting this shit. Like, nah, I'm good. Y'all can have this one. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's because we're from a time, you know, everybody in this room is from a time where you could fight a nigga and then be cool with a nigga after you fight them. You know what I'm saying? Like you could and then shake a nigga hand after.
I'm from the real rap battle era. I'm from the era of Jada versus Beans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm from the era of LL Cool J versus Cannabis and shit like that. I'm from the era of that. I'm from Nas and Jay-Z and Ice Cube versus Common. I'm from that, bro. Like this shit. Like,
but what I'm saying is like, you know, these niggas made it out to seem like, you know, like niggas was finna really go to war, and it was finna end up to be like Pac and Biggie.
What are you talking? And that's what I'm saying. Like
and,
these
and
niggas,
we all knew, like
them?
Everybody else knows, like y'all not on that.
Nah, hold on though. Hold on. See, this is where I'm fucking tripping because y'all people can't say that, and then it's acceptable for this nigga to drop 2 years later with an entire album about being in his feelings about it. It's serious for you.
Yeah.
Because he's literally dissing LeBron James, putting it out there that he cheated on his wife, nigga.
Now that's snitching.
Like, bro, you put it out there that he cheating on his wife because
crazy.
he was at the concert. So that, to me, takes it past entertainment, nigga. Now you salty. You're pissed off. You're in your feelings about it.
No, well, I'm not saying niggas can't be in their feelings and shit, because obviously he is. But like I'm saying, like there's a difference between motherfucker being in his feelings about the battle type shit, and then motherfuckers willing to act on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't.
And Drake is not about to act on it.
Drake is a highly emotional person, bro, on records, man. Like I'd be like, damn, bro. Like I'd be like, you know, I listen to some of the Drake tracks. I'd be like, bro, it's more women out here, bro. It's okay. Like, you know.
Dog,
not just that, the nigga fuck everybody bitch, bro.
He do.
So
he
what?
do.
Well, how are you still sad about bitches, bro?
Yeah.
You had every bitch.
Yeah.
You had all the bitches, bro. What are you sad about, fam?
Yeah. All right, so we probably ain't gonna have enough time for
my bad, bro.
And he still ain't.
I appreciate y'all.
Hey, wait, did Drake ever respond to Pusha T?
Yeah, he lost that one too. Nigga.
He lost that one like a motherfucker.
Nigga said he lost. That's what I'm saying. And then another situation where he brought the nigga wife into it.
Yeah.
You be bringing the personal shit into it, and then you on Heart 6 like, I didn't know you was gonna be like that, man. That's crazy, bro. Like I can't believe you. Like he literally
brought that man child up, man.
Bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm not even gonna talk to you no more. He literally talking just like that on the end of the song. At the end of the last rap battle song you dropped. You taking it too far, bro. Like I'm good. I'm just gonna fall back. Like, and then 2 years later you drop a whole project about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's crazy.
But it still slaps.
No doubt.
So Meccah, man, thank you very much for
thank y'all,
coming
man.
through,
For real.
Joining us on the All 414 All podcast. Like we said earlier in the episode, man, you're one of the your GOAT material when it comes to this rapping shit, pad master shit here in the city. So you know,
appreciate it, man.
Much flowers and much salutes, bro.
Yeah,
thank you. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Super salute to you, bro. You know you one of my bros, fam. So
no doubt, man.
It's been a long time, fam. And you, like I said, not only are you currently releasing shit, still performing, killing it. Which I'm gonna put a snippet of that. I break bread, ribs.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put a little snippet in there, just just to show it, because that's one of my. When I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, and then I went and listened to it. I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah,
that shit.
Rest in peace, Prodigy, man. For real.
Of course, or like I said, you are currently dropping shit, and you a legacy act to me, fam. You've been out here doing that shit, and you've been out rapping niggas for a long time, fam. So
appreciate that, man.
So that concludes this episode of the R414R podcast, brought to you by Illy, Street Team Hectic, Third Ward Studios, SG Films, and our guest for episode 43, Meccah Maloh.
Yeah. Jarvis Reed Story out now. The God Bless Me EP out now. ShopUVSC.com. You heard? Yeah.
Yep. If you haven't already, we encourage you to take a moment to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave us a comment about the topic that interests you the most. Thank you for watching, and come back for the next episode of the R414R podcast.
Stop crying and rap.